Hi everybody, that was bizarre. It didn't even play my, well it might have for you guys. It didn't for me play my intro. Okay, that was bizarre. So StreamYard is messing up or something because it just is. It took forever to connect. Anyway, we're over it. So how is everybody? Hi Namacat. Hi Carrie. I was going to have little Carrie up here, but her computer isn't. Her computer is doing updates. Hi, boyfriend. How are you? You should come up. I should send you the link and you should come up. Okay, Nana. Do you want to come up, Ian?
This is a reminder. Get up. This is a reminder.
Stupid Alexa. So, I went to Joann's yesterday and I bought 17 more Value Plus. Hi, Jolene. Sure, I look like crap, but I'll do it for you. Oh, now I feel bad that I didn't do it for you. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me get Ian up here. Okay. Oh my God, it's taken forever. Okay. There you go. It's sent. Okay. Jolene just picked up a pizza after PT, so may be in and out this time. Hi, IBD. There, I don't want that there. So anyway, I went to Joann's for some Mother's Day therapy. Got 17 skeins. Plus, I got more tools. Plus, little Carrie's, the guy that she's working with at the prison to help the guys learn to crochet, he's doing a get together. I think. I wanted Carrie to come up here, but it's okay. They're making little teddy bears, and in the heart they're making pride colorful hearts. Like they couldn't find any spirit, and spirit is the lesbian flag. It has the lesbian flag colors on it, which I had no idea that orange, purple, and white was that flag. Well, come up. Ian will be here, but come up. And then you can talk about the bears. It's trying to come to life. So I B, how was your Mother's Day? And Jolene, how was your Mother's Day? There's Ian. How come I don't see him yet? There he is. There
Hello.
he is. Hi.
Hi, girlfriend.
Are you having a bad day? Are you having a bad day?
No, I just was super busy like last week and especially yesterday. And I was like in the heat for most of the day, so I'm just
Oh, okay.
like my energy is just like totally drained.
Heat stroke. Heat
So just like a
stroke. It'll
state
do it to you
of
every
recovery.
time.
What?
So for Mother's Day, I decided that for Mother's Day, I wanted to go shopping at Joann's one last time. I got
Yeah, see,
17
mhm.
skeins of the Value Plus.
Did you get like a array of colors?
So, well, I got watermelon, I got red, I got it's varsity red, varsity blue, Caribbean blue, two cream, five ivory, and then I got two teal and two magenta. I think that adds up to 17. And then while I was there, I had Carrie, we were in Zoom, and little Carrie was looking for pride flag colors. And
Mhm.
because the guy that she's working with at the prison is doing, they're making little amigurumi teddy bears with pride flag colored hearts.
Oh, I
And
love that.
they couldn't find spirit. And I'm like, well, what color is it? And she goes, I sent you a picture. Well, I'll have to show you a picture because
Is Spirit the trans
um,
pride one?
I it's the lesbian one,
The
I
lesbian one?
think.
Yeah.
I, I, I could be wrong.
Because I was
Um,
like, I have a semi dupe for the actually there are more options for the trans pride colors and the rainbows obviously, but the other colors so hard to find. Hello
well, they
everyone.
have all of them for at mine. Hi, Bree.
Last
Welcome
time I
in.
went to
Let's see
Joanne, it
here.
was pretty decimated and it was but they had a ton of the pride yarn. The only one that they didn't have was the asexual one, but everything else they had like tons and tons of. Yeah, the lesbian pride. Oh, I love that yarn. It's so gorgeous. I actually made a witch hat out of it.
So I got rid of them. What?
I made a
Go
little
ahead.
like
Sorry, I
I
interrupted
made a
you.
little witch hat out of that. Do you want to see it?
Oh, did you? Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
see it.
Give me 1 second. Don't mind my room being a catastrophe.
You don't need me to send you the link, Carrie. You are a member of StreamYard. Just go into StreamYard. Oh, here, I'll send you the link. Oh, you can't log in. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so this is the hat. It's a pattern from Etsy.
I love that. You know, if she wouldn't have told me that Big Twist did all of these color combos for Pride, I'd have never known.
Yeah, they're just
Because
nice
I
colors together.
don't, I know, but I don't look at colors and go, oh, those are the colors. I don't know what the colors are. Hi,
Honestly,
Froggy.
there's so many flags. I don't know. There's a lot. I don't know. And this is the rainbow one.
There is a lot. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I love this
I
one.
love that hat.
Hmm. Yeah, this is
Now, what does that represent?
it's this is just the rainbow, just kind of overall pride flag. Um, there's kind of two main
Right.
pride flags that kind of cover everyone right now. The 6 color pride flag,
Hi,
and
Mommy.
then this one called the Progress Pride flag, which has these kind of triangles into it. You might have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it has stripes of black, brown, light pink, light blue, and white to talk more about inclusivity for people of color and trans folks into the community. So some people
Mm-hmm.
use that one,
Cool. Yeah.
but a lot of people just use the 6 color, and that's that. Both of those are big twist yarn.
I think it's really great that they did that. I really do. I don't know if they did it on purpose, but it was great that they did that.
Yeah,
Because the color
we
combos
did.
actually worked out. That looks way better.
Yeah, I know. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I think because of like the order of like the colors and stuff like that. But for me, it was kind of like you could be like a little stealthy with your, if you want to show your pride, you can be a little, you can do it
Mm-hmm.
on your terms. So I thought it was cool. Um,
I think it's cool.
yeah, yeah. I've been for years at this point because I make the Packers that I do. They have to be 100% natural fibers, so they're more breathable. And so I've been looking for cotton that
Mm-hmm.
has pride colorways, different pride flag colorways, and that is like cotton, like because cotton's the cheapest natural fiber. It's almost impossible. So
Hello. Hi guys.
Hi,
Ian. Hello. Yes, this is the famous
Carrie,
like other
Ian,
color.
Carrie, this is
yes,
my boyfriend.
Hi.
that's
Oh,
exactly the guy.
cute. Awesome. Yeah, this is my bear so far. He's got a little head.
Oh my!
So we're gonna do one like
Oh,
this,
so
and
you
then
are
one.
doing them in those colors.
I'm gonna do 2 kinds. See which one Trevor likes better. So do that one with a solid heart. Like this color will be the heart color for one of them. We got all the rainbow colors
Oh, see,
though
I
for
would
that.
do the heart color in red.
Or one will be like this, which is kind of a light tan color, the neutral cream or whatever. One will be like this with with the different pride flag colors, in this color. So
The heart.
the heart will be in
Cool.
that.
That's so
And then
cool.
we got these cool bags. Trevor got more of them than I did, but I only got the one. There was only one left. I want more of them.
Where'd you get that?
At Joann's. I saw them just by the door at the one farther away from me. And I'm like, bummed. He got like 3 or 4. There's maybe one more. I'm not sure. I'm going to go and see if there's one more left. But this was my trip with him. I want to find more. I love them. And they're so cute. So I've got all the rainbow colors to go with the heart, the bears. So here we've got, all the different rainbow colors in here. Solid.
Cool.
All that we could find. And thanks to Carrie, now he's got more of the lesbian flag because that was hard to find. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very hard to find that one. I just happened to crouch down to get something else, and I'm like, wait, is that it? And I was so excited that I immediately texted him. I'm like, oh, I think this is it. So yeah, this is the bear so far. And it's a little bear. I think it's going to be just like, I don't know, maybe the whole thing will be this big. It'll sit and it's got its little arms, and then attached to its arms is the heart. So
I love that.
It's going to be an event at the end of June
Hi,
that he's
Izzy.
going to run. I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe probably donate the proceeds to something related to Pride. But yeah, I'm just going to be there to help man it and make sure people know how to make a bear. I barely know how to make a bear, so
You
great
barely
choice
know.
instructor. I'm like, crap. Oh, this is our bedroom because we don't have a couch yet. We just moved back in our house not too long ago. So welcome to the headboard and me on my
Oh my
bed.
gosh, she's inviting us into her bedroom.
I know,
Ian,
right?
she's inviting us
So
into her
exciting.
bedroom.
This is it. This is where I can set up. I'm like, here we go. I can block the cabinet there. Put myself right here.
Rocky's asking how the amazing Scotty is.
What'd you say about
I
Scotty?
don't know what that means.
Oh, Froggy said, "How is
How
the amazing
is the amazing Scotty? Yeah.
Scotty's doing okay. He's getting out and playing just as much as he has been for the past couple weeks, but he's not eating his food.
Is this your kitty cat?
It's my kitty cat, yeah.
Aww.
He's a security cat. I think that I bought a pack of wet food, so I do dry food in the morning, wet food at night.
Mm-hmm.
Which apparently I've got more money than I realize because that is a lot of wet food. But I think I bought a pack of wet food that he just doesn't like because it's like every night he's just not touching wet food
Take
at
it
all.
back to the store. Take it back to the store and return it and say my cat doesn't like this.
Yeah, it's Walmart, so there's a possibility. Although I'm like an hour away and get delivery, so I don't know if I can take it back at this point.
It's worth it it's at least worth it to think about it.
Yeah, and he hasn't been that picky of an
I
eater
mean,
the whole time I've had him, so I guess this just really, really sucks.
Expensive.
So, Carrie, I think. Oh my gosh, there's two Carries. Carrie,
now you have to say little and big Carrie, I guess. That's what we call each other.
I think other Carrie, said that you were doing this with a prison program.
Yeah, so this particular Pride event is not related to the prison. I mean, other than Trevor's running both things, but I do go out to the prison to teach the men's minimum security unit to crochet with Trevor every week. On Wednesday is my day normally. And probably since I'm working on this bear and they've been faunching at the bit to begin amigurumi, and I've not really done it so much, so I'm a little rusty. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, here we go. Well, now he's kind of forced me to make a bear. So I feel like this week's probably project will be the bear, most likely, just so they can make toys.
I think that would be a good idea to get the guys
get it out of their system,
Yeah.
Well,
and
I don't know about out of their system.
Simple shapes,
No.
just like round or
Yeah, exactly. Right. Teaching them decreasing and stuff. So yeah, I do go out there every week and folks on here, thankfully, when I'm able to go live, now that I'm able to a little more after our move and everything that happened to us, now it's a better time to go live and people will donate yarn to the program, which is so great. So we're so grateful for anything we can get.
I don't have her address, but if you want to donate to the program, email me at carrytheyarnyelephant1, the number 1, at gmail.com, and I'll get you her address.
Yeah, we have a P.O. box set up, and it's just like a regular address, so it can receive packages, which is so nice because they run off of donations. There's no federal program or anything like that keeping this running. It's run by Trevor and I, and of course, whatever our financial situation is, which is not super, super great for me right now with my hubby being laid off not too long ago. So we don't have a ton to shuttle towards them, but whatever you guys have is awesome. Yeah, they're so nice. They're great guys, and they're just about to get out at this particular venture. So they're looking for a skill they can take with them into the world and keep themselves busy.
Yes. That's so amazing. That is so cool. that you're
Pretty
doing that.
fulfilling. Thank you.
I
Yeah,
had
I love
a
it.
friend who introduced me to Buy Nothing groups on
Yeah.
Facebook. And I never like see things in time to
Yes.
get things.
Right.
But I've seen like tons of yarn go through there. People are like, I'm
Mhm.
just trying to get rid of this.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's like a Buy Nothing like
I'm
in
gonna
the
check.
town where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's great. And also if you say like in search of yarn for
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I should put a post up in Facebook Marketplace. I've seen a lot of people try to sell their lots of yarn for so much, like for no reason. I'm like, what are you doing? Like big bucket of whatever mixed, like half used Red Heart, and they're like $60, and there's like 4 or 5 skeins. I'm like, who are you
yeah.
though? Like,
Or like
what is
Caron
going on?
Simply Soft and it's balled up and
Yes,
it's like this big and you're like,
I know. I'm like, where did all the good
okay,
deals go? So people are definitely like deciding to like super mark up their yarn right now. And I'm like, okay, but I'm going to post anyway. That's a good idea for the no buy, whatever, in search of whatever yarn donations. So I'm going to put a post
So
up.
how
Good
does
idea.
no buy work? You just pay the shipping?
if it's not local, then you probably would pay shipping. You would talk to whoever's posting it, but usually it's like because it's a local situation, it's a pickup, like first come first serve type thing.
Yeah.
But if you posted something like in search of yarn for this
Mm-hmm.
charitable thing that I'm doing, people might send it to you directly or have you pick it up.
Yeah.
That's
It's
slightly
supposed to be
different.
for trading, right? Like you're trying to like not buy it, but like either trade or get it for free. Isn't that
Yeah.
kind of the idea?
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yep. It's a great
Cool.
way to keep things out of the landfill and like, get what you need without spending actual money. Some people will trade on there for other stuff, but
Mhm.
yeah, good idea. I'm going to definitely do that. They're so nice. They're so sweet. There's so much skill there, and they are getting ready to be released, so like they need something to do with their hands to keep themselves and their minds busy. Cause right away they're going to be like, ooh, overwhelmed with all the regular life stuff that you deal with. They are dealing with that too. So,
Ooh, Jolene Sewing
Jolene
said,
said
oh,
yeah.
Also, if you have freebie alerts in your area, it's an app.
I'm downloading
Oh,
that.
cool. Yeah, I'm going to look. Jolene, thank you. Yeah.
Right?
It's
I
a very
am too.
fulfilling thing. I think they're always thanking me for coming out there, which I appreciate. But I'm always like, man, I get so much out of this. It's so fulfilling. It's so much better than just teaching for money in the community, because like that can get kind of old and like people complain and whatever. It's just they're so thankful and grateful for my time that it really feeds me. So I'm just glad that I got involved. And I'm trying to do my best for them. I'm not the world's best crocheter, but I'm trying,
but
and they know
you're
that.
exactly
Whatever.
what they need, which is so great. That's so
I'm
cool.
trying.
Like I'm gonna sing your praises all day.
Thank you. They're so sweet. I love
I
them.
think that like as someone who's spent a lot of time in mental institutions, and then also becoming disabled, like time is a killer, right? Like
Yes.
if you have nothing to occupy your time, it's maddening and it's so easy to just kind of lose it.
Right.
So having something that is as rewarding and challenging and all of these things and mindful that crochet can be, I mean, that's an amazing thing to bring into someone's life.
Hi, Granny D.
Hi, Granny D. Sweet.
Yeah,
Granny
that's
D.
good. Did you ever have any programs in those institutions, Ian, that you were a part of that were for crocheting, or not so much?
We did. So some of them had, a lot of them had art therapy. None of them had fiber arts. But I could bring like my crochet or my knitting into
cool.
it. But yeah, that was
You
never
knit
part of
too?
it. What'd you say?
You You knit too, Ian?
I used to. I know like the basic.
Yeah.
I'm a very
I
slow.
haven't learned.
World's slowest knitter.
And what's even
No,
more
I'm
interesting
slower
in
than
this,
you because I don't do it.
I don't either. I do like hats, so I'm like, ooh, I finished a hat, and I feel proud. That's it. I know how to make a hat and knit a hat. That's it. Yeah, and I found out recently, you guys might find this interesting or inspiring or whatever, but Trevor told me recently there's a lot of drugs, unfortunately, coming into this unit. Like, it just happens. And in particular, they've had a few folks, get in trouble or like have a medical emergency from ingesting these drugs, whatever. But like, what's really cool is that the guys involved were not in the crochet group. I said, was anyone, affected in the group? And he said, no. What's amazing is we can see directly the impact of being able to be involved in the group and how that keeps those guys that are involved out of that circle and keeps them from using those drugs that come in. So
That's amazing.
that's pretty cool. And Trevor's on the block, so he is right in the thick of it. He would know. And he's able to report to me that like that keeps them out of those circles and away from what is coming in, because they can only do so much to keep that out. And then it's up to the guys to make those right choices. And the guys that are in the group seem to be doing that. So that's really cool. That's a direct impact.
Cool.
That's pretty neat. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. And I'm making a blanket. This is it. This is a baby blanket.
Oh, it looks so cute.
It's coming along. And Taffy is making it too. So we're kind of doing a little like make along, I guess you can say. Unbeknownst to us, I started it and she picked the same pattern. I'm like, no way. So it's like meant to be. And it's so fun. This is one
yarn
of the
looks really familiar. What yarn is
It's Karen Jumbo Ombre in faded jeans.
So pretty.
Two twin boys from an old coworker. I checked in with her and I'm like, how have you been? And she's like, I had twin boys. I'm like, okay, so definitely you've done some things. Like, that's a big life change. So I said, do you want me to make, I'd love to make you a baby blanket. And she's like, no way, really? Like, that'd be so cool. I'm like, yeah, girl, anytime I can make a baby blanket, I will do it. So I'm going to pick out
baby blankets as well. I don't make enough because I don't know enough babies, but it is fun because it's just so much less of a commitment than like these huge projects that I just can't do. No amount of ADHD medication is going to fix that.
Right.
You're doing really good on the Mandela blanket.
Thank you. I still need to figure out what is going on with the couple of rows that I keep on having to redo, but that's okay. All part of the process. I just need to not grow very resentful of it. Otherwise, I'm going to make a baby blanket. It's going to be
yay! That's your palette cleanser, baby blanket. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, it would be great for a baby blanket. You could just leave it at the size it is.
I could, yeah.
No, it maybe needs to be a couple more rounds bigger.
What?
So I said, I don't know. I said you could use it as a baby blanket instead if you don't have time, if time runs out or whatever. You could just make a smaller one. Just don't do as many rounds.
Yeah, I love that. I'm here for it. Or I could just instead of going along with a pattern that I don't understand, I could just start doing rounds of kind of like the same thing over and over again, and or just something simple and repeatable, so that I, it's kind of like lower stakes. But I'm loving the way it's coming along so far. And like, I don't know, the biggest thing, which I keep bringing up, is that I'm like the ability to crochet in the third loop and like how that looks. Like, where has it been on my life?
It's nice. I like crocheting in the third loop. Okay, it is almost 12:30, so I'm going to read the very last devotional in this book.
Oh, I was thinking you were going to crack into your new book already, but not yet.
Well, that's tomorrow.
All right. so
Your legacy. We will not conceal them from their children, but tell to the generation to come the praises of the Lord and his strength and his wondrous, oh, the stupid piece of paper, works that he has done. Psalms 78, number 4. What will your legacy be? Will they remember a woman of beauty and grace regardless of her sometimes haggard appearance? Or will that ugly, out of control inner beast be what they recall most? Will it be a preoccupied wife, mother, or friend, always rushing off somewhere to accomplish never ending tasks? A woman whose priorities were so screwed, SKEW, skewed,
skewed.
Skewed.
that she failed to put people before things. A frantic soul who missed out on living because she chose to wrestle life instead. Or will it be her prayer life, unconditional love and faith that floats even in the stress pool of life? Will it be more memories of life well lived, moments savored, laughter shared? I hope and pray that's what my legacy will be. Dear Papa God, I'm not perfect and never will be, but with your help, I can leave a legacy of pointing others to you with a life full of your love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Amen. This is too stressed to be blessed for women. 3-minute devotions for women.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think about that when I got it, that it was.
Wow, that's good. Yeah, thinking about a legacy is very suitable
Mm-hmm.
to what we were referring to. I'd like to think I'm going to leave a good legacy of yarn. I'm sure my husband's like, what is going to happen to all this yarn if you die? I'm like, you need to make sure. So I need to think about it, maybe.
It's gonna end up on one of those Facebook groups.
Oh my God, probably. I'll be like, just don't sell off the good stuff for nothing. Right? I'll be like, okay, I need to like sequester out there. He knows the good stuff though. He knows what the good stuff looks like. So, you know.
I'm worried because now my yarn room is even fuller than it was when I did the See the Floor in 24.
I know that we made it pretty far, didn't we?
And August, yeah.
You went farther than me. Yeah. I didn't last the whole year. And Spencer brings it up still to this day, my hubby. I'm like, come on.
Well, and you know, I wouldn't have bought anything. I wouldn't have bought anything had I not have known that you bought something.
Oh, I see. It's me, huh? I'm the one that. Do you see this, Ian? Do you see what I have to deal with?
Yeah, I see it.
Do you see the crap that I put up with? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. It's not all me. I'm not the bad guy here.
Projection.
Projection. That's exactly right.
I'm not the bad guy. I'm just saying in this instance.
Throw me under the bus. It's fine.
I'm not the bad guy. Exactly what all the bad guys say.
Yeah. Yeah. That yarn just like left into my cart and I could not say no. I rescued it.
I feel like I can be really good for quite a while with not buying any yarn, and then once I like flip the switch and like need like a little bit, it's like
then it's done.
It's unleashed and all bets are off.
The floodgates are open.
Yeah. And I'm like, my apartment, like, this is like, you're basically seeing my whole apartment right here. I do have a
Mhm.
really nice, like, kind of cave-like closet that's very
Mhm.
long right
Oh,
here that I
nice.
can keep yarn and
Cool.
my makeup, and because like
Oh.
having a lot of hobbies, it takes up
Mhm.
a lot of room.
Right.
Um, and like, there's only like three like shirts hanging up in the closet
Mhm.
is for crafts. Um, but I'm my sister's getting married at the end of the month, and I just ordered some stuff from
Oh.
Kirshner's, and
Uh-huh.
I got one thing of blanket yarn, so that's
Ooh.
huge. And then I got
Yes.
like 4 or 5 skeins of the Premier Basics chenille, which are also
Nice.
big as I
Huge.
understand. So I'm like,
Yeah.
this is gonna take up so much room,
Are you
but
making
I
something
needed,
for her wedding or what?
yes. So
Yay.
I've talked about it a little bit, but like, it was so hard to think of what to make her, and I asked
Mhm.
her what she wanted, um, and have been asking her kind of, you know, while she's been engaged for the past couple of months,
Mhm.
and she has not given me anything to work
Mm.
with, and I don't show
You
up
didn't
places
give me
without
that
gifts.
kind, did
That's
you?
not me.
Oh, that's yeah,
Mhm.
look fine.
and and so so uh, I said the other day, like, one last chance. Let me know what you want, because I started to
One
have
last chance.
ideas about what I wanted to make, and I was like, if you don't tell me what you want, I'm just gonna make whatever. And she was like,
Right.
go for it. And I was like,
Oh,
done.
yay.
So have any of you seen the Twilight movies?
I have. I went to
Mhm.
Forks.
That's I love that. I love that
I'm
for
such a
you.
weirdo.
Yeah. I was married to a twihard, so
Yes.
and so I started once I started realizing that you know, they're bad, like good bad movies.
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
had more fun watching them, and
Yeah.
now I watch them just for the fun of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Um,
love
so
Chelsea.
I was gonna make an Edward doll that sparkled, his skin sparkled.
Yes.
So I needed to get the right sparkle. I didn't want metallic. I wanted sparkle.
Yeah.
So Bernat blanket sparkle was the
Oh, that
yarn that
is
I
a
was
perfect fit. Yeah, I've seen
going
that at
for.
Joann's. That's a perfect one. Yep.
And so I was gonna do like a doll that was like 2 feet tall, and then I was like,
Holy
but it's
moly.
a wedding, and then my sister's like a minimalist, so like the
Uh-huh.
practicality of a doll, I don't know.
Right.
So I was like, I'm gonna make pillowcases, and
Ooh, cool.
pillows, and then have them say things. And I was gonna do like a tapestry style, but I've been working on a mosaic pattern actually, and for the first
Oh,
mosaic writing mosaic pattern for the first time,
that's
and that's
cool.
actually super fun, and a really cool like
Mm-hmm.
brain challenge. At
Those
least
are hard
for,
to do. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and they're like simple, like kind of blocky letters, so it's not even like it's like a
Yeah.
detailed. But so I think I might do a mosaic, but
That's fun.
I'm gonna do a sparkle pillow that
Ooh.
says, "This is the skin of a killer, Bella." It's gonna be unhinged,
That's amazing.
and then I'm gonna do another pillow that says, "Where the hell you been, Luca?"
You're not going to do a spider monkey one?
I I wanted to yeah, spread it out between Team Edward
Spider
and Team
monkey.
Jacob,
Oh
but
my
the
god.
Spider Monkey is good. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Uh, so wait, are you Team Edward or Team Jacob?
I'm Team Charlie. Give me that those daddy vibes.
Team Charlie. Okay. All right.
He's objectively the
Charlie's
best character in
he's
the.
pretty good.
Charlie was the
Yeah, he's
dad,
pretty. He
right?
puts up with a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Bella's dad.
he's just doing his best. Just a single dad doing his best.
Yeah. I don't know if I would be Team Edward or Jacob. I lean more Team Jacob just because, I mean, who doesn't want to cuddle up with a warm wolf? Like, that looks cozy and that looks practical. Like,
Yeah, I would. I
Who doesn't
think
want to
I would
fly
have.
on one?
that looks scary, dude. I'd be screaming. I'd be like, put me
Good.
down, bro. Like, no.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know. The
Team
wig in
Edward
the
all the
first
way.
movie was so bad. I would have immediately just put this guy in the nope zone.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. I don't know. Carrie, what about you? Team Edward or Jacob? Who do you like better?
Edward.
Edward. Okay.
Edward.
All right.
Am I muted?
No, but you're freezing now.
Hey, I run hot. Like I like the cold is actually I welcome it. Even though I don't know. Like they're both so like emotionally constipated acting. Both Bella and Edward. They're good for each other in that aspect. But they're like
Mhm.
what is going on? Which is how they're written. For a long time, I was like, the movie sucks, but the books are good. No, the books aren't good. The actors did exactly what they were supposed to do. I have a lot of opinions about Twilight. If you want to talk about Twilight for a while, I can do that.
Now, is that because your ex used to be a Twilight fan?
Yeah. So we watched it a lot. And then between my ex and my sister, because my sister and we send a lot of Twilight memes to each other still, like to this day. So that's why it's that's why she's getting Twilight pillows.
That is cool.
was
I think that's cool.
I did find she's a incredible dog mom, and she's obsessed with her dog. She's obsessed with any pet she's ever had. And so I tried to find some patterns like that I could do like tapestry style or whatever that look like her dogs. All of her dogs are mutts pretty much, but so two of them I found great patterns that look like them. But the third I could not find like the mix. Could not find a pattern that looked like this dog at all, and I was like, I was like, okay, well, we're abandoning, because I think that would have probably been like the best gift, because she loves her babies, but
yeah,
instead she's getting Twilight, and I couldn't just do two, it's like, gotta include the whole family.
Don't
You're really chugging along there, Carrie.
Don't tell Jason about the freebies alert.
Oh, is it that good of an app, huh?
Hi there, darling.
All right.
I just see a lot of tables and couches online thus far.
Okay.
Things that are important, but I don't have room for.
Right. Well, I can't wait to get on there then. I'm excited. Sounds exciting.
A Gucci outfit for a 6-month-old. I am an
what? There you go. Hi, Darla.
Hi, Darla. Let me in. There's only 2 things free in my area, and neither of which we need: a TV and a recliner sofa.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I bet ours is going to be pretty furniture heavy too, but maybe somebody will pop up with something not like yarn. Never know. used to have good prices at Goodwill for yarn, but now those have gone way up. I don't know who's pricing the yarn,
Have
but
they?
nobody that knows how to price Goodwill yarn. I mean, come on, like a bag of 2 or 3 Red Heart skeins is, what did they price it at last time I looked? $10. I'm like, it's Goodwill though.
What?
Yeah.
I have found that sometimes if the pricing is like completely unreasonable, you can like show them what it actually like it would cost to buy brand new and be like, hey, like you might
See if they'll
want to
adjust
think
it.
about how this is priced because
Yeah, I
if
might try that.
you like was in someone's basement, might have like bugs
I
in it.
know.
Like, you don't
Right?
know.
I'm looking at them going, come on, really? That's good. I'll try that next time. I have no problems going up there and just asking. Can't hurt
I
to
love
ask.
a good haggle.
What were you thinking marketing this so high?
I know. Yeah, they have some pretty high prices at our Savers as well. Savers, I thought, come on, Savers, really? But man, they really don't know how to price yarn. I think it's just because the person pricing it doesn't really understand, like you said, Ian. So I'll just try to take it up there and see if they can work with me.
Well, it used to be that it was priced at too low of a thing, and people weren't complaining about it, but they were just saying, "I got this great deal at Goodwill," and word of mouth got the better of it. Now they're higher prices.
One of the movers that moved us back to our house used to work at the Goodwill and would say that his boss would just hand him a pricing gun and they would just like say, go for it. Just make up a price. Doesn't matter what, just decide whatever. So I know for a fact that whoever's doing it probably just doesn't know what to do. And they're just getting through the job however they can. They're not really like thinking about.
I didn't know that.
Most likely what. Yeah, I guess so. He said that his boss just said, here you go. You need to price all these things. Like, just do it as fast as you can. Like, here, whatever, slap a price on it. And he would, but also he would see what some good stuff was and set it aside for himself, like electronics or whatever it was, or price that way lower. So then he could go buy it later for that low price. I'm like, you snake in the grass. Why don't you give me the hookup for yarn then, mister? He didn't know anybody else there anymore, but I was like, dang.
I don't think you can get any, I don't know. The majority of the yarn that I had that I've given away was, I bought it from a lady who lived in a town outside of Oregon City, which you guys don't even probably know where that is. Her mom had just passed, and so she had all this yarn to dispose of, and it was a lot of yarn. I paid $60 for like 4 boxes of yarn, 4 big boxes of yarn. And then I asked her if she had any thread, and she was like, I do, but I don't know yet what I'm going to do with it. And I was like, okay. And she said, but when I do, I'll let you know. And she did.
Oh,
and
my.
She gave away her thing for $40.
Oh, girl. We just don't see that stuff around here. Yeah.
And
people
in it came squares that are already made.
Nice. Okay.
In the thread that I can put together. Oops.
Lucky.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Okay, this is irritating me to no end.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I had to switch my laptop so you guys wouldn't be blasted with the ceiling fan light.
Yeah, I have my ring light right here. So
oh, nice.
A nice blinding light.
It's a blinding light.
It helps with the beauty tutorials, I think.
Yes. Oh, your makeup tutorials are insane. They're so cool.
Thank you very much.
I know, I love them.
I wish
been working super hard on that lately.
They look so good. You have so much fun with makeup. I like used to do that a little bit, but nothing crazy. But I kind of like, I still have some of that stuff. So I'm like, might as well, like, why not just have fun? I used to love to just do like a heavy smoky eye for fun, like just go wild with it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I want to do that again. My friend moved away, so I can't go out anymore with her, but who's to say I can't go out on my own
Yeah.
with a big ass smoky eye? What's up?
Definitely.
That's what I want to do. No one would notice.
We
Me.
can
Oh,
go.
No one would
We can
recognize
go
me.
out and when we're in Monroe.
Monroe. I don't think Monroe has a happening nightlife.
No.
Just wonder. I'm just saying. Probably
Just
not.
make,
They're like,
make the happening life.
I don't see it happening. Yeah. Well, there's
We're
a good
again
fiber
gonna
festival
stay
there.
at the Fairgrounds Motel.
Yeah. Didn't you
There is
like
a
it
good
there?
fiber
Or
festival there.
I thought you
No,
liked
I
it there.
didn't
No.
like it there. I said we weren't going to stay there again.
Oh Lord. I thought there was one other motel nearby that you were going to give a try to that other one. I don't know. Look around. Maybe you could find somewhere else that's similar price but has better ratings. It's worth it. But you
Well,
are you going to
the
stay
cheapest
only a
one
few
is
nights?
Fairgrounds Inn.
Oh yeah. Are you only
Um,
going to stay a few nights, or what are you thinking?
hi, Swag Swag.
Hi, Swag.
Girl.
My mom is going to watch her from Thursday to Sunday. So depending on when you're going to be there, we might be there Thursday. It depends on what
Okay.
you're doing Thursday night and Friday.
Let me see the calendar, and then I can tell you. I know that they were saying at first the lady I'm riding up with is probably only going to stay 3 nights, but I think I'll be there for 4 nights. So I'll just come back with a different person, or maybe I'll fly home. Maybe things will change for our financial situation and I'll actually fly home. I don't know. That would be pretty snazzy. That was pretty great last time. That was pretty nice to be able to do that.
Mhm.
So let's see. It looks like, yeah, I think that they're planning on going Thursday through Monday. So we'll like drive back Monday or Sunday, depending on who I'm going back with. But definitely Thursday is the night I think we'll be arriving. That's the day after my birthday. So I don't know.
It is.
I think that's the plan. Yeah, this festival, Ian, used to be right over my birthday, which was pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm.
On one day it was my actual birthday, the first time I went, which was super fun. And now it's like bordering my birthday. It dances around it on either end.
I got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was so fun.
That used to be
That
the
was the
state
year
fair.
Carrie and I met.
Yeah, we got to see each other in person. I think that was the first time, right? Or maybe one of the first times. I can't remember now. Yeah.
It was the first time.
It was. You're right. Yeah. Okay. I remember that
you,
now.
Teresa,
Yeah.
and
the
Teresa
whole
hung
gang
out
was
with
there.
you for your birthday.
Yes, that's right. She stayed
Mara was
one more
there.
day. Mara went. Yeah. How far of a drive is it for you, Carrie, to get to Monroe? I forget now. Do you know? 4 hours?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me.
I want to say
can't
it's
remember.
4. For us, it's 8.5 or 9. I don't even know. Somehow. So, Ian, I get to be stuck. I get to ride up with a wonderful lady who's a counselor. She's like a somatic therapy,
3 hours and
PTSD therapy
55
counselor.
minutes.
Okay, cool. 4 hours. So
Can
I'm
be
like hoping
intense.
she doesn't
Well, 4
psychoanalyze
hours, yeah.
me on the way there.
I've heard once they have the training that they psychoanalyze everyone.
No.
Like they can still be people, but like they know, like you pick up.
She
on
can
it.
feel me whenever I'm having something going on, like during right before I had the miscarriage surgery. She could tell something was up, and I was like, oh, like I'm not doing well, but I was still at knit night trying to just like get by or whatever and enjoy time there. She's like, are you okay? Because like I can feel like something's up, but you don't have to tell me. I'm like, yeah, let me tell you over here in private. And she could tell. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll come back a changed woman. She'll like
Yeah.
fix me on the road.
Yeah. Energy is a powerful thing when people kind of,
Mm-hmm.
although like some people are just very perceptive.
She was, yeah. She knew right away that something was up, and I told a few people, but not a lot of the people at Knit Night, because I didn't want to like freak them out or whatever. So I kind of kept it sort of private, and she could tell right away. I'm like, yeah, something's up for sure.
Wow.
She was very in tune.
Yeah, at a weird time. I do have to log off because I have a meeting in 7 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for letting me come up and hanging out
Okay.
with the two best
love
fairies
you.
that anyone could ever ask for.
Aw. Yeah, Ian, it was good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. Yeah, we're never up
It's
on the
really
screen
good to
together.
see you.
So.
Thank you for coming
No.
up. I
Nice to
know.
see
Well,
you.
I had a whole bunch of questions to ask you, but they're not questions that I'd want to ask on a live.
Fair. Well, we're Facebook friends. So.
Fair enough. Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I
But
love you, sweetie. You take
Love
care.
ya.
Love
See you
you.
later.
Bye.
Bye. Good to see ya.
Bye.
Just us
He is
two.
such
Free
a sweetheart.
left. Yeah, he is so cool. We love you, Ian. You're cool. And Sway. Oh, Sway. Yeah. So
He is
Sway asked, where am
cool.
I going? Where are we going? Well, Sway, we are going to Monroe, Washington for the Fiber Fusion Festival, which is the shirt I'm wearing right now. Fiber Fusion. June the 5th through the 9th. That's when we're going. So come in caravan up from Boise.
Where are you at, Sway Flag? Oh, she's in Boise. I forgot.
She's in Idaho. Yeah, she's in Boise. So come on, Sway. Oh my gosh, it's the best festival of all time. So fun. I love it. So I'm going with some Boise folks, which you may or may not have already met. They go to meetups, probably not the Sunday meetups you're used to going to, but they go to the yarn store meetups. So you're in the Eagle Foothills. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll be riding up with a lovely lady, just me and her, but we're part of like a caravan. So if you do want to go, message me. I don't know what the like situation is at our house, but I don't know if they're still looking for someone or if the house is full. It's a smaller place we're staying in, but if you need a place to stay, just let me know. I don't know if that could work out or not, but come if you want. It's really fun. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. I'm lucky to be able to go.
It is
with everything
the
going on.
best. By far, I think. Fiber
I
Festival that I've been to.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been to Oregon Flock and Fiber. And what's the other one in July?
Black Sheep Gathering, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and Prairie City.
And then that's my second favorite. Black Sheep. Prairie City sucked.
Yeah, the Prairie City one, I don't know if I'll go to again. They got canceled this last year due to the wildfires, but it was hot and dusty. And for Carrie, you know, anybody that's needs a wheelchair or walker or any kind of mobility stuff, like they're not really set up for that at all. You've got to be in this grass, like it's not good. And the downtown area is like old Western downtown with big sidewalks, like huge edges that you can't really navigate so easily. So
and the doors are like this big.
Okay. The doors are really small, like old school, old Western doors. Yeah. So Monroe, Sway, you should come. You should come. It'd be so fun. Hey,
family still living there?
Yeah, come. We should plan it out. Should message me if you're interested. I'm sure we could work something out. You might be able to either join our caravan, or I don't know if you like to drive yourself. I can't drive that far. That's why I'm not driving, because I just can't drive that far away on my own with my neck stuff. So.
Too bad.
No family, huh? Well, sounds like we need to talk though. Either way, if you're interested, it's so fun. They give do they give goodie bags? I forgot. No, they just give those totes, right, Carrie? Do you remember? They give us like a tote or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
Tote.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. they're so fun, and there's a little raffle. Yeah, it's pretty great. And even if you don't get anything, like I'm not probably going to buy much at all. It's just fun to like meet up and talk and spin and crochet. That's kind of great. So, well, maybe next year, Sway. Maybe
And
next
that's
year you could.
usually what we do. Look around at all of the vendors, and then we go to the circle and oh, she said no, I can't go.
Oh, maybe not this year, but maybe next year, if you want. It's pretty fun. There's always a group that will go from Boise. So if you're ever interested, get with me and we can talk. I'll hook you up with the ladies that normally plan a trip out. Every year they've gone. So, and Spencer went once, my hubby. So you never know. If you're interested, just let me know.
Was that the year before I met you? Or was that last
no, he went last year. Last year he went. I really liked last year because he had such a good time and he got to spin a little bit. And it's so nice having his help, like with the injuries I deal with. I just really enjoy having him there as my helper. So otherwise I do get, more sore having to lift.
That's when you guys drove up though, right?
What's that?
You guys drove up?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, he drove. Spencer has not different issues than I do physically, so he's able to drive the whole way there. I cannot. So I could do 4 hours at a time. That's pretty much my limit.
Oh my gosh, it's 1 o'clock.
The hour went by so fast. Thanks for having me up. I'm glad I could.
Are you going live? Well, thanks for coming up.
Maybe Sway's going up next. Are we going to your live,
We're
Sway?
Are you going in here, everybody?
It's good to see you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I love you.
Love you guys. Bye. See you later. You go ahead and sign out. I'm going to get out of your way so you can say goodbye. Bye.
Okay, you're fine. You don't have to. Anyway, remember, one random act of kindness can change the world. How come this won't go? There. Have a good one, you guys. Love you. Bye.